afternoon, everyone. Excuse me, this is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for October 31st, 2019, 3 p.m. Eastern. You as kids, we all went, trick-or-treating and candy and that type of thing, and dressed up in different costumes. It's still going on today. But we look at this time, or there's a day. Some call it All Hallowed Saints Day. Others call it, when all of the sacrifices and everything of the subversive low frequencies happen on the planet. Well, from our meditation yesterday, pretty much neutralized just about any kind of low frequency creating any kind of havoc or disjointedness. You look at and it always goes this way. I was looking at an email that came in on one of my emails, and they were stating that why wouldn't we spend time creating a future? Why aren't we in the future creating it? And I think they missed the point that when I talk about the now, everything's in the now, the past, the present, the future. We're creating the future by being in the now, not by going into the future and speculating the future, but by being in the now, we create the future. And that's how it works. This is why when we, jump into the future, or we want to know things about the future, or we jump into the past and we reminisce and review all the things in the past, and we bring that with us forward. And if we do that in the past, it'll create the future every single time. If we try to go into the future without being in the now, you actually go into the past from your past experiences to pull and to bring into the future, which is not there yet. You see what I mean? It's simple. It's like when we say love is possible only when there is a deep acceptance of oneself, the other, the world. Acceptance creates the milieu in which love grows, and the soil in which love blooms. And that's Osho. It's all about within. It isn't about anything else. It is about within. This is where this civilization has constantly been misguided, misdirected, misled forever. It has always been about inside of us, to seek out the kingdom of God, to pursue the love that we are. And that's all it is. That's what it is. Instead of us incessantly trying to create a future, incessantly going into the past to create the future, and never really concentrating on the now. This is why humanity it takes everything for granted, takes every step you take for granted, every breath you take for granted. We are not in a position for ourselves of loving ourselves. We're more in the position where we put ourselves into projecting a future that is not there and projecting a past that's already past. And this is what becomes so confusing, and this is why so much of us are not grateful, that we do not live in deep gratitude, is that we are constantly wanting and searching and seeking and grabbing, and it's a constant merry-go-round, a constant circle that humanity is basically in all the time. And this is why I am in a repetitive motion of getting across the fact that it is the journey within that is all things. It has always been the journey within. So, it's when we look at our thoughts, and I've talked about the thoughts, just, how intangible and fleeting our thoughts actually are. It's 1 minute there, and then next minute, and second, and boom, 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 boom. And we know that the universal energy, the love, is within us all the time. It never goes away, it never leaves. It's always there. We are in a constant love embrace of all that we are, ever have been, ever will be, ever and beyond. And it is so important, it is imperative, and I think a lot of you know this, that being in the now and really journeying within yourself and to literally come into the kingdom of God, which is inside each and every one of us, and to embrace that which we are, which is love. And I don't, I don't think that, in my opinion, that there's anywhere near enough of the population that is in that really is in it. It's not a fad. It's not the thing to do. It's not a passing. It is always. And when we literally take that journey, that first step for the rest of our existence, it is always going within to understand who and what we are. And a lot of the times, we don't even let the universe love us. We're so busy extracting from external things and pursuing external energies that we completely abandon the love that we are. The universe loves us, but the issue is that, do we honestly love ourselves? Do we really, truly love ourselves? Do we truly know that we are loved? It's really interesting because I've talked to a lot of people that that say that they truly love themselves, but then you watch how they maneuver, operate, whatever, and it just cannot be. Because if every human on this planet loved themselves, we would be in paradise. Really would. We would be in paradise right now. And in actuality, we are in paradise. It's just the majority of the population is blinded with this illusion, this matrix. So today in this meditation, we've got children all over the country. There's some places all over the world that are looking forward to doing the candy and going through the neighborhood and getting the candy and everything. I thought that today would be a good meditation to send a strong, deep, eternal love protective blanket around all the children and all of their trick-or-treating throughout this day and evening. That they are completely protected, loved, and embraced by the gods that we are. And by the gods that they are, but they don't know that they are. And that we literally intensify the field of protection for all those in innocence that are just enjoying this. They don't think about it being dark and dismal and nasty and destructive and vile. They just enjoy it. And they enjoy the time. People decorate and they enjoy the decorations and everything. And it's fun, enjoyable, smile and lighthearted. So this meditation is for hallowedness, is for love, peace, and joy for all the children that are doing and all the little parties that adults do. for Halloween and costumes and everything, and all meant in total innocence, not directed or collected to the low frequencies of their activities, but kind of an anti, a love light energy that neutralizes the dark, low frequency energies. Okay. So, this is for all the children and all those people who participate in a fun, enjoyable, innocent application of Halloween. Hallowed ground. There's always good in everything. So this meditation is hallowedness for the children and all those who are celebrating Halloween in a fun, enlightening way, not the negative, bad, negative, dark ways. So, if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted, which I'm sure most of you are. And the first thing we want to do is to relax our bodies. Drop the shoulders, allow everything to flow off of you. All the things that you've collected in the last 24 hours, because we do. You get 60,000 thoughts coming in every single day, minimum. You've got your subconscious with all the collected debris that have come in, and we're being bombarded constantly. So there's no way we're not going to generate some kinds of the things, thoughts, lower frequencies and energies, worry, stress, and fear. These are the three. WSF, worry, stress, and fear. These are the things that are created through our heart mind, from the ego mind dictating to the heart mind rather than the heart mind overseeing the ego mind and the subconscious mind. So, from your shoulders all the way down your spine, all the way down to your lower back, from the cervical spine to the lower back, all the way down to your toes, let everything just fall away. It doesn't serve you any good. It's heavy. So if all fall off, and as we're doing this, we're going to want to move into the now. And everything is in the now. We're not incessantly shooting into the future or going into the past to create the future. We're in the now. Everything happens in the now. The past, the present, and the future. Everything we do in the now creates the future. Everything we do in the now creates the future. It's not, let's project the future. Let's go into the future and let's visualize what the future is going to be. You construct the future through the now. By being in the now and being in gratitude and going with the flow. And being in the canoe on the river going downstream, not upstream, with no oars. Crossing the river of void into the unknown where all the possibilities are. Okay? So in the now is literally where we all must be. Always. And we don't take it for granted. So we embrace it, and we are in the deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude. So as we're in the now and relaxing our bodies, we want to breathe. And we want to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breath in through the nose, breath out through the mouth. And as we breath in, we hold at 1001, 1002, 1003, and then we breath out through the mouth. We exhale. And for those of you who are new to this meditation, this now, the circle of light, the reason we hold our breath is because it literally focuses us on the now, because the breath is the now. When you listen to your breath as you're breathing, it literally focuses you and brings you in complete nowness. Not just breathing, okay, but listening to your breathing. And you'll notice that everything around you seems to fade. And you just breathe. Listen to your breathing. And you want to do this at least 6 times while I'm talking. Now, when we breath in, we're breathing in divine positive energy. And this is from the collective consciousness. Literally of all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever and beyond. And this is from Source Creator. Source Creation. It comes in through our gods and communicates through the heart-mind and the love that we are. And enjoyment, joy, in complete joy and peace and happiness. And this is how we view the children of this planet. In complete joy and happiness and bliss. Completely protected, never harmed, and you visualize that. And this communication is from all that there is. It's directly from Source Creation. Because as we all know, life is the highest value in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever and beyond. So as we breathe and focus, and as we exhale all negatives, all cynicisms, all pessimisms, all the things that the ego mind is trying to tell you. Oh, no, you want to do that. No, that's not that. You aren't interested in that. Stay over here with me. Follow me, follow me, follow me. Don't stay in the now, follow me. Remember that we are in the heart mind, and we are the God, the kingdom of God, the heart and mind of God. And remember that we're all one. And so arm in arm, hand in hand, we form our circle of light at the equator of this planet Earth. We embrace it. And the light, the halo, the circle of light, is the God within us. And it saturates and encases this planet, ourselves, and all things in pure, deep, eternal love. Embraces, floods, and saturates all life, all things on and above and below this planet. All the children, all those enjoying a hallowed time. A joy-filled time. Our attention and energies are literally directed to enlightenment, accelerating higher and higher frequencies, transforming everything Imagine if we all collectively as a civilization decided that every day is a gratitude day. Imagine that. That every day is a gratitude day. All the children, all of us, everyone is in this protective sphere. It encompasses the emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael, the golden white pink light of Source Creator, of Prime Source Creator God, Mother, Father God, masculine, feminine, universe. Of the highest, deepest, eternal love. The violet, blue, purple flaming light of Archangel Michael, the white fire, purple transmuting flame, the violet ray. All of these swirl and saturate and flood us. This encasement, these bubbles that we're in, literally flow in through us, around us, all over, constantly protecting life, love, peace, joy, and vibrating at such a high frequency. So there really is nothing, no low frequency, nothing, whether it be interdimensional, no matter where it is, how it is, what its intent is on the lower end of the frequencies, it cannot sustain itself. Remember this. They try to convince us that we're vulnerable and we're weak, when it's the opposite is the truth. So whenever you're in anything, or with your children or grandchildren, remember that they are protected in the same way. And the majority of them have no fear, because they haven't been pumped enough in their subconscious mind to have fear, filled with so many different things. So nothing can penetrate these spheres, ever, ever. And the only thing that is ever present that can flow in and out is deep eternal love, is source creation. So we begin to float up above the planet, and we're at our crown chakras. We float above our heads in the heart mind. We're in total peace and in stillness. And it's very freeing, because you can literally view all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever and beyond. And as we do this, remember that the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes, all the angels, all of this civilization are with us. They are merged with us. You know, all the archangels, all of them. And all of them that are in the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love. Non-judging, full compassion, benevolent, peaceful, tranquil. They're all with us. They're always assisting us. Always helping. Always supporting. The same with the Ascended Masters, Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Saint Germain, Sananda Jesus, El Morya, Abundantia, Thought, Hell, all of them. They ascended out of their bodies, and they are always with us through thousands of years, assisting us, because they love us, and because we love them, and because we're all love. And they They are all of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love. We're all together. You can feel this frequency. You feel the vibration. The highness, the love, the peace. And we're all literally elevating up. Our gods, their gods, we're all one. And we're all together, we call upon all of the light energy beings who are in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever and beyond. And only those that are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love can literally join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. And they are in full compassion, non-judgment, non-cynicism, non-negativity, non-pessimism. They're in peace and joy and happiness and benevolence and tranquility. They are still. And they also come in the Gugaplexes. One Gugaplex filled this universe. They fill several universes. And they all are joining us because we're part of them as they are us. We're never separated. We're always connected. And so, arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us in this now, in this circle of light, in this meditation. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. And we are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. And we are all one. And we are all love. And our God light energy is absolutely everywhere, flooding and saturating all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever and beyond. We call upon the inhabitants of inner earth, hollow earth, Agartha, beneath earth. All of these civilizations who are only of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love, who can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. They are in full compassion, non-judgment, non-cynicism, non-negativism, non-pessimism, stillness, peace, joy, bliss, tranquility, benevolence, kindness, generosity, and humbleness. And arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us in this now, in this meditation, in this circle of light. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. And we are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are all one. We are all love. And our God light energy is everywhere. You can feel this. Experience it. The high of the frequencies of deep eternal love and the joy and the bliss. The uplifting is astronomical. To be with all that we are, ever have been, ever will be, ever and beyond is absolutely spectacular. Call upon this every single day is magna glorious, stupendous, enlightening, fulfilling, and the deepest eternal love. And they come in the billions. They join us arm in arm, hand in hand, in this circle of light, in this now. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are all one. We are all love. And our God light energy is everywhere. We could repeat this forever. upon our loved ones. These are those who have ascended out of body in this lifetime and all lifetimes that we've inhabited. Only those who are of the highest, deepest eternal love from the highest, deepest eternal love can join us in this now, in this meditation, in this circle of light. If their frequencies are low, scattered, and wandering, they cannot, because they will not be able to sustain their frequency. It will be disintegrated. It cannot hold the space in high frequency if you're a low frequency. And they are in the full compassion, non-judgment, non-negativity, non-pessimism, non-cynicism, in total peace and joy and stillness and generosity and humbleness and tranquility and benevolence and happiness and bliss. And they join us arm in arm, hand in hand, in this meditation, this now, in this circle of light. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes, and we are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes, and we are all one, we are all love, and our God light energy is absolutely everywhere. We call upon the galactics, off-worlders, all of these civilizations who are only of the highest, deepest eternal love from the highest, deepest eternal love, can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. They've been assisting us with our evolution, with our enlightenment, with our ascension, and freeing ourselves from our own self-imposed bondage and our own self-imposed slavery. And they are in full compassion, non-judgment, bliss, peace, joy, non-cynicism, non-negativity, non-pessimism, tranquil, benevolent, generous, humble. And they come in the billions. Arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us, this circle of light, this meditation, this now. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They're of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes, and we are all one. We are all love, and our God light energy is absolutely everywhere. We call upon all of the light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on and above and below this planet into this now, in this meditation, in this circle of light. Only those who are of the highest, deepest eternal love from the highest, deepest eternal love can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. And just to name a few of them, fairies, the sprites, the elves, the dwarves, the gnomes, the trees, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, the mermaids, the dolphin, the whale, the pegasus, the unicorn, the centaur, the minotaur, and many, many, many more. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, peace, benevolence, kindness, joy. Non-judging, non-pessimist, non-negativity, non-cynicism. And they come in the trillions, shapes, forms, sizes, different configurations, colors, of which we've never seen before. And arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us in this now, in this circle of light, in this meditation. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude. We are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude. We are in perpetual gratitude, always, eternally. We're all one, and we're all love, and our God light energy saturates and floods all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever and beyond. We look up and we see our meditative sphere. It's that center circle. We all look. The archangels, the ascended masters, all of us who are here, all the parts of us, all the pieces, all the creations of Source. And we look up at this meditative sphere that we've created, holding all of our meditations in perpetual motion, saturating and flooding all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever and beyond. And it can be felt, seen, and heard in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever and beyond. You feel it as it literally floods and saturates your body, your God, literally, with the highest of high frequencies of deep eternal love, of joy and bliss and happiness, of complete protection. We look down upon this planet and we see all the children, all of our brothers and sisters, all life. And we can see how our meditation of yesterday is absolutely supreme frequency of the highest, disintegrating all the negativities, all the low binding frequencies of disturbance, of conflict, of anger. And all the children during this Halloween, and all the adults that are enjoying it, and everyone, are completely protected, enveloped, embraced by Source creation, in deep eternal love and joy and happiness and peace, and having fun and enjoying themselves, lightheartedness, and in deep, deep, deep gratitude for all that we are, ever have been, ever will be, ever and beyond. We are here to assist with the transition into the highest high of existence, into total bliss, peace, joy, and happiness. And always into the deepest, deepest, deepest of gratitudes. So during this time, they are all protected and always will be, ever. So I'll join you in the meditation. I'll return to close us out. and joy, and to just have fun. Lightheartedness, laughter. After all, just because these bodies are older than the child's that the bodies were, doesn't mean that we still aren't the child. The imagination front and center. So today, take with you, enjoy this frequency of the highest high. It's everywhere. So any doom and gloom and darkness that was ever put, in whatever reason, specification, low frequencies of this time called Halloween, it's filled with high frequency. It's joy and happiness. It's peace. Giving is in it. Giving to others. Here to serve, to help, to assist. Every day. Not just the ones that are labeled. So as I say, our frequencies continue to rise, continue to elevate. The lower dark murky frequencies that we have been taught all along, that, this and that and this and that, are no more. We are the creators. We are the gods. We are source creation. So enjoy the day and the evening and the night and the following morning. And we will be back here, and happy Halloween. And we will be back here November 1st, 2019, 3 p.m. Eastern.